549 trillion Shiba Inu in circulation right now.
Is it capped?
Come on, man.
Listen, man, it might as well be pigeons from Hustle, man. Pigeons on the stick.
Pigeons on the stick.
Started at the bottom, now we black entrepreneurs. It look good on us too. It look good.
What up, what up? This is the Literacy Kings podcast, man. Appreciate y'all coming back for another episode. Look, man, today we finna get straight into it, man. I'm sick and tired.
Scrape it out the pot, man. Let's get straight to it, man.
Say, man, I'm sick and tired.
Sick and tired of being sick and tired.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and all of this, they lying to the people. That's what's happening. The internet as a whole
rap cap
is lying to the people. All right, look, we coming out of Purple and Black. Robert Kiyosaki. This particular book we coming out of Cash Flow Quadrant. All right, peep it. The average person is 95% eyes and 5% mind when it comes to investing. If you want to be a professional investor or have a professional business, you got to flip that to where you only 5% eyes and train yourself to be 95% mind. What do that exactly mean? On this episode today, right now, we're finna break it down. The average person, 95% eyes, 5% mind. If you want to be a professional investor, have a professional business, you got to flip it to where you 95% mind and only 5% eyes. That's the reason why Dogecoin, AMC stock, Shiba Inu, and whatever the next thing lined up. What was the other one? GameStop.
Listen, man, it might as well be pigeons from Hustle, man. Pigeons on the stick.
Pigeons on the stick. Yeah, you want the pigeon? You shove the bird up the stick, Gina. That's what it is, man. But today, on today's episode, if you want to know why are people so excited about every new trend and why is that the main thing on the timeline, and how you should not be as excited as them. This is the episode for you. All right. So we're going to jump straight into this. Before we get into that, make sure you subscribe, you like, comment, you
all of these
rate
above.
it, you just tap a bunch of buttons. Just hit a bunch of buttons. You know what I'm saying? And let's go ahead and plug into it. Before we get into it, Jay with the NBA, how you feeling, man? I'm feeling a little.
Yeah,
you know
this turned me up, man. That's why I showed you this part of the book, because it's like, it really is. The title of this section is called "The Blind Leading the Blind."
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
bro, that's exactly what you're seeing every day on Instagram. Every day, I'm just like, I wonder how many people they getting with this.
A lot.
Yeah.
And then you know they getting a lot, and then they come and say, man, you know, I tried that investing stuff.
It ain't working.
I don't mess with that investing no more, man. That's all. They be scamming
and it make it hard for real people like us who really trying to get you there the right way.
So,
you know what I'm saying? Somebody done sold you some gold medal flour.
Say, man.
So you don't know when you hit out with them, you don't really know the difference. They done sold you some gold medal flour.
Yeah.
You don't really know the difference.
Look, all right, let's get into it. All right. Investing and gambling, two different things. two different things. All right. So,
people think it's the same thing.
Right. They think the investment is a gamble. Right. So let's bust that down. Let's bust down what you say. Say, if you want to really do it the right way, if you want to do it right and take the whole sum off, you got to be 95% mind and 5% eyes. So let's walk through that. All right. So let's start at the basis. Investing. What you're trying to do when you invest. What's the purpose of investing? Why do you invest? I think the common misconception is to make money. Think that's what people think. I put my money into this thing and it makes me more money. But I think that a very important process is being left out. It's like saying I met the girl, I married the girl, now I'm happy. You're leaving out a lot of stuff.
A lot. Please don't do that.
You're leaving out a lot of stuff, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So we think you invest, and then my investment works and I make money off of it. But how your investment makes money is the most important part. The money just tends to be a byproduct of what the investment is actually doing. And that's the key part of it. So I'm going to give my idea. Now I'm going to turn it over to Jay. My concept is I'm trying to beat inflation. Inflation is robbing me, right?
Blind.
Debo took your chain.
Robbing you blind.
Robbing you blind.
Ocean's 11. Robbing you.
Robbing you. You know what I'm talking about? You got your money. You done worked hard for it. Blood, sweat, tears. Hook or crook. You got your money. And inflation is the holes in the bottom of this bucket. And your money just falling out. The purchasing power. So I'm trying to get my money out this bucket and put it into another bucket that don't got no holes in it. Not only do it not got holes in it, this bucket is going to increase in value. It's going to become more and more valuable. So I take my money out, I put it in Apple. Apple continues to make good products. They continue to expand their ecosystem. They continue to do all this good stuff. And because they doing this, other people going to pay Apple. They going to give them money. They going to keep giving them money. More money. So then my investment is going to expand. And as a byproduct of my investment expanding and growing, then I've made more money by that, right? Theoretically, I've made more money by that. That's my viewpoint of investing. How would you break it down? What would you say?
You want me to state the problem with people, or you want me to just tell you my definition of investing?
Your definition of investing.
My definition of investing is buying chickens. Because most people care about the eggs.
Oh, why you always? I'll say something. It take me 5 minutes, and you say it in one sentence. We gonna just go with what Jay said.
I just read a lot of sentences before that, and I just summed it all up. The asset is the chicken. Most people worrying about.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Most people worrying about buying. Most people worrying about getting the eggs, which is the money. No, you're supposed to worry about buying the chicken. You need to get the best chicken you can.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's exactly what it is. So, because explain. We were talking about this before we cut the mic on. Talking about Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, all of this stuff online is making money. What's the problem with that? Because if we talking to investors and people who trying to be financial literate, they're like, well, what's wrong? It make money. They can make money too. So why y'all tripping? What's the problem with the, oh man, this finna be it hit $1 and I'll make such and such, and you know what I'm talking about?
There's multiple things. Number one, you're gambling.
Right.
That's first and foremost.
You're not gambling. Investing. You're no longer investing.
You're no longer investing, and you have no investor controls. Do you have any control over when it's gonna hit $1?
No.
Can you force appreciation on Shiba Inu? Can you make the coin go up?
No.
See, you could do that in real estate. You could do that with your dividends. You could buy a certain amount of shares to where you know for sure how much you finna get out of it based on what the dividend yield is. See, you have no investor control at all in crypto. Hope and prayer. You like that dude on the beginning of Minnesota Society. Come on, 7 with your funky self. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what you are. But the thing is, you cool with gambling because it's so low.
Yeah.
You're like, y'all ain't never studied decimals in school at all.
Right.
But you get on crypto and you say, man, I could get $50 and they get me. I got 5 million these. You ain't never studied decimals a day in your life at school.
Right.
I know because I teach your kids decimal and they ain't trying to learn either.
And you can't help them with their homework. Yeah. That's how I know you don't know.
So they just say, oh, it's low cost. I don't have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And you're partially right. You're partially right. You don't have nothing to lose because that dollar that you got is rapidly declining. So in that aspect, you're right. But where you're wrong is you're putting the money in it to make some more money, which is not valuable.
And then what's gonna happen once they make more money? The average person, if they turn 800 into 500, what happens then?
Cash out.
They finna cash out and get more dollars. That's where the problem comes in, right?
That's problem number one.
Yeah.
Or a lot of people just want more money so they can turn their cash into trash. It's not really that they want to asset build. No, I want to hit a lick. I want to turn a little bit of money into a lot of money so I can go shine. Basically, so I can go buy more liabilities and turn my cash into trash.
Right.
I'm going to gamble on my dollar being inflated, investing to make more of it, but the whole sole purpose is wrong.
Right.
My purpose is not to be an investor. My purpose is to hit a lick and let this be the vehicle that promotes my shining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need this to be the vehicle that promotes my shining. Because you be on them crypto things and they be say, man, if it hit $1, man, I'm going to go live on an island or something. Well, guess what? You already thinking like a liability mindset. You ain't gonna put no assets on the island. It's gonna cost you to live on that island. So most people hustle for lofty liability dreams.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, it's so important. It's so important to we saying this PSA, this public service announcement. It's so important because you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
I did not know what I did not know. So on the other side of my financial awakening, I was just trying to get more dollars.
And why are you doing that? Have you not listened to Jay? I'm steady telling you.
Why? And so that's the thing. So the thing is, anybody with true wealth are gonna tell you, if I got a bunch of money, it's because I'm waiting on an investment. I'm waiting on something to put it in. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you think about okay, peep it. Oftentimes, in these high level companies, the executive team, the CEOs and stuff like that, they not necessarily paid with a paycheck, right?
Stock options.
Stock options. They pay them in stock. They pay them in stock, right? And so, peep this. We go to work. We train to go to work. You put in 40 hours. They pay you in cash. You do what you got to do based off of what you need to do in that cash. You rinse and you repeat. So it's natural that we feel I need to get more money. If I get more dollars, maybe I can work less or I can have more. More dollars is good. When the dollars are just a mean to an end, right? But in the example I'm saying, like with the executives, they paying them in stock options that are appreciating over time, right? So if you're being paid in a stock option that's appreciating in time, you going this way. I'm getting paid in dollars that are depreciating and I'm spending them. I'm going this way. So we have to figure out how can we get off of this sinking ship and flip it to where we're heading to this trajectory. Well, we can't necessarily get a job where they finna pay us in stock options, but we can take that income and invest it into a company that will appreciate as well. And so, because of how we're so natural all the time, we just like, well, how can I? It's like if the block is hot, you know what I'm saying, and they jacking and they running up, I'm gonna get more guns. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? We finna be super vigilant, right? I'm not thinking about getting out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know you can leave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That was all, just get in the car and go. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because this is what I know. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm finna put a banana clip on the end of this. You know what I'm talking about? And we gonna thug it out. You feel me?
I believe that was the biggest crime that we was taught. Get money, get money, get money. If they would have just replaced money with the word assets, bro, we'll be a lot different than where we are.
A lot different.
Like if DMX was riding around in that car with Nas and say, what he told Nas, you can't feed your son a book, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So your shorty can't eat no book, right? Your seed can't eat no book, right? And all I know, get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, that has been ingrained in our culture so much.
Ingrained. Man, we love them dollars. Ooh, we love them dollars, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't never had nothing. We get that, it's gonna be all right.
And it's instead of saying get assets.
Yeah.
Like, nah, we wasn't that's not the cool thing. You know what I'm saying?
It don't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
What does that even mean? I ain't never seen it.
But the thing is, because that's ingrained, you're buying things that are not great stores of money. Because when you hitting a lick, when you saying, I'm gonna jump in and out this coin, that means you don't believe in it long term.
No, I don't.
If you did believe in it long term, you would get in super low and you would forget about it. I ain't never worrying about when, because I don't plan on selling. Because this is a true asset. I have bought me a great chicken that's gonna produce a lot of eggs. I ain't never selling a chicken, so I ain't even worried. I ain't even looking at the market no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know I'm good, baby. But if you're not doing that, then what you're saying is, I'm willing to gamble to trade in a little bit of trash for more trash. Because the dollar is trash. I can prove it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell you, I save my dollars just to take it and put it in something more valuable. The only reason I do that.
Right.
I don't save money.
And so, why we speaking so passionately about it is because we seen it with our own eyes, and so many of our people, it's still like it's hitting science. You know what I'm saying? So like, me and Jay was, boys do different things for fun. Boy go to the club, or you know what I'm saying, they might, hit the parking lot or hit the mall. Me and Jay run possible stock option prices. And, we run, if we had bet on these 3 stocks based off of the year-over-year return,
right,
who would have won the percentage, and stuff like that. So we were messing around, and we saw that Tesla in the last 5 years has a 2,000
incredible.
A 2,000% return.
My God.
You know what a 2,000% return mean? If you would have took $100 and put it in Tesla, correct my math if it's wrong, Jay, but isn't that $2,000?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's unfathomable.
Yeah, it's crazy.
2,000%. So the thing is, when you investing, the earlier the better, because what happens is that money done ran so far, it done grew so much that now it's just compounding and growing. And so you not worried about, let me cash out, because you clearly have a chicken that's making eggs out the wazoo.
A robo chicken. You know what
I'm saying? And so you not worried about that. And so the other thing is this: you can't teach your son how to come up at the game room.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You can't teach your son how to pull the slot just right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How to make sure the ball gonna roll, just how to throw the dice just right.
Always bet on black.
Always, you know what I'm talking about? You can't teach gambling.
Yeah, you can.
It's rules and the numbers and counting the cards and all that kind of, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's still gonna be a level of chance that comes into play and blah 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 or whatever, right? What I'm saying is when you're investing in air quotes, really gambling with Dogecoin or this AMC stock or GameStop or something like that, you're not practicing true principles of investing. So if you win, you got lucky. If you lose, you lose. But if you're actually analyzing Microsoft or Apple or Tesla or GE or whatever and attempting to make a wise investment, even if you lose on that particular stock, you didn't lose because you're learning in the process of actual investing principles. But when you just like, oh, what's trending on Twitter? It's popping. They say it might hit $1 and I can triple my money. Bet, let me throw it in there. You ain't learning nothing. It's nothing that can be applied. Either you gonna win or you gonna lose.
If somebody passed this advice to you and you jumped on it and you ain't never heard of this before, and they had to teach you how to get the coin because you don't have no idea how to get in on it, you just jumped in, bro. You just trying to hit a lick. I don't blame you. I done hit plenty of licks before. I don't want to come off as, man, Jay, he forgot where he came from. No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I hit a lick tomorrow if I have to.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to change mind frames.
Right. That's the thing. So, like Jay saying, we're not saying at all, don't ever do anything that's not invest. No. My problem, my gripe is people are doing it and they think they investing. They think they investing when they're trying to hit these licks, get banged up. Oh yeah, man, I tried that investing, man. Now, what you did? Man, I did Forex and then, well, you know what I'm saying? You didn't try. You trying these different forms of getting rich quick or hitting a lick, and then that investing don't work. When it's like, no. That was not investing. You was hustling.
You was playing the numbers with Bumpy Johnson.
That's exactly.
Back in the day, that's what you was doing.
That's what you was doing. It's a very big difference. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to those two things. So that's why it's important to know there's like, nah, that's not investing. You hustling.
Number one, this is how you know the difference. What amount of control do you have over the investment? Right. If it's an investment for you, then you should have some amount of control.
Let's bust that down. Okay, it should be some amount of control over the investment. Okay, ABCs, right? This investment, if it is truly an investment, there should be some type of competitive advantage that the thing has. Right? It should be some type of, it should offer something that just can't be got on the street anywhere, right? There should be actually some kind of structure behind how the company is running and where they plan on going and, where they came from. And
which means you would have to research that before jumping in.
You would have to. The team, right? You should understand who's on this team, who's running it, where did they come from,
What are their future plans?
What are their future plans for it, right? There also, if you're talking about a true investment, there should be a added value, right? By being a part of this company other than monetary, right? There should be an added value. Apple, yeah, I make money off of Apple if the stock goes up, but the products that Apple actually creates bring value to people's life, right? If you Procter & Gamble, right, we actually have to use their products. I don't have to use Dogecoin. I don't have to use Shiba Inu. These aren't things I have to use at all, right? So it's some things that you have to ask yourself before you invest. Other than the money, other than just simply making money off of this, do I believe in this thing? Do I believe this thing it brings some type of added value?
Yeah, you're saying the same thing I was gonna say, but I was gonna say it like this: Does anyone else beside the investor benefit from the investment?
Good. That's beautiful.
See, like what you said, like the people, everyone that's a customer of Apple benefits from it. All right, if you have a piece of real estate, your tenant benefits from it, right? If you have a stock, the people that buy these products and these stocks, they benefit from your investment in the stock. You're giving them more money to expand, things like that. So other people besides the investor benefits, right? So that's a true investment.
That's good.
Go ahead.
When we talking about stocks, right? You understand when we talk about stocks, so we talked about this before on the podcast, but when all of the retirement funds around the United States, right? Like when people are paying into their 401ks and their retirements, that's going into the stock market. Right? That's going into the stock market. So when you're investing into a company, right, that's say one that's publicly traded and it's in the S&P 500 or something like that, this isn't just some,
fly by night. This ain't Uncle Earl's
shop. Yeah, Uncle Earl tire shop. Like there's government funding, regulation, protection. It's all different kind of things that goes into that, right? We always talk about how back in the 2008 crash and all of that, how the banks were too big to fail, so they bailed them out and all that kind of stuff. That's was a lot of these companies. They not just your investment not just on its own. Dogecoin is not too big to fail at all. It might fail tomorrow. And if you hustling, that's fine. But just know that that's not a real investment because it's gonna bang you up. It's like you hear people online. A lot of times people be online and they be making these broad statements. Oh man, black women ain't this or black men ain't that and all that, you know what I'm saying? But then, a lot of times them be the same people talking about, well man, he need to or she need to make 6 figures, need to look like this, need to smell like that.
High value men like Kevin Samuels said.
Yeah. High value, need a high value, you know what I'm saying? Man, starting with all the wrong things that make a successful relationship. None of those things make a successful relationship. You know what I'm saying? But then once men ain't nothing, women ain't nothing with this, that, and that. It was like, well, the way you've been picking stock, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna lead to you getting banged up. You have to understand the foundation of what you're doing, why you doing it, where does this go? You know what I mean? Just so you don't miss the opportunity, man. Like you don't miss your opportunity. We already coming from the back of the pack. Right. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like at some point in time, and people, a lot of people in the financial space, man. Unfortunately, if you get a lot of people in the financial space and they talking about education, like I don't want to say they going to put cap into it, but like business 101 is get the people what they want, and people want to make money. You know what I'm saying? If you got a video talking about how to get rich slow, it's gonna take 10 years, and another one say how to make $1,000 from your phone in a week, more people gonna hit that video. And so a lot of times in the financial space, you gonna get people making them videos. You know what I'm saying? Make $1,000 in a week on your phone. Don't leave home from your bed. You know what I'm talking about? Because the information that we give on our show is harder and it takes a little longer and it may not be as sexy, but it's true investment advice that we have lived by, and so I feel like the closer we can move towards that being our baseline, away from the hustling mentality being our baseline, the farther we can go.
The reason why I don't gamble is because I done sold drugs before. I had my stash robbed before.
Yeah.
So I know what it feels like.
Yeah.
When all your work is gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That pit, that feeling in the pit of your stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's boys that got a whole bunch of Doge. And like, man, what happened? Boy, it ain't never hit no dollar. It ain't never hit. It went back down. Nobody talk about it no more. Bro, that's the equivalent of your stash getting hit.
Yeah, that's good.
Boys, I'm gonna go for broke. Man, I'm gonna buy a billion coins. If Doge hit $1, I'm going. So when the money transfers out of that coin to the next coin that everybody that's hot on, and you left holding that stash empty, now you got all them coins is worth nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like getting your stash hit.
Yeah. And we have to say it, man, because it's the noise is so loud. You know what I'm talking about? The noise is so loud. So if you were listening to our show, we got. I know it's a lot of y'all listen to every one of our episodes. I know because I be looking at the analytics, and we got a consistent family base. Let me say that consistent family base. So us over it's for me and mine, us and ours. We gonna know the truth about it, man. Because like Jay say, man, you know, if I can just if it hit $1, if it just if you look. If your tentative investment start with if it just don't do it. Don't do it.
My grandma used to say if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Yeah. If was a fifth, a fifth of liquor, we'd all be drunk.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, because is that your idea of an exit strategy?
Yeah.
Like, if it hit $1, man, I'm sitting up.
Yeah.
Is that your idea of an exit strategy?
Yeah. Let me tell you this is my ideal investment strategy. My ideal investment. Part of this is already in play. My ideal is that my cash flow from my companies, my businesses, my whatever, my cash flow that's being produced covers my expenses and allows me to take a piece of it for investing and a piece of it for direct investing, a piece for savings for potential investings and so forth, right? And I dollar cost average into my top stocks, and then when it's blood in the water, I go into that fund that I've been waiting to hit somebody over the head for, you know what I'm talking about, and go buy 100 shares. War chest, 50 shares, 100 shares of this or that, you know what I'm talking about, and not touch them because I'm already cash flowing enough to cover my expenses. I don't need another expense unless my income from my businesses and stuff goes up enough to be able to purchase another expense. But I don't want to touch my investments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to reinvest dividends, and if I do need something, hopefully I got enough shares in the future where the dividends can pay for it. But I believe, like you said on the recent podcast, quoting Buffett, best time to sell a good investment is never. Why? Never. Why
would I sell a chicken that's producing eggs?
You know what I'm talking about? So I'm not me personally. I'm not going into investments. I'm not going into investments going, if it hit, man, if Tesla hit 3,000, man, say, man, if it hit 3, because if you look at the history of good companies, it's always that opportunity. Boys, you know how high stock was, you know what I'm saying, for Apple and Amazon during the .com era? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? But, ooh, boy, if you cash out on it, yeah, it was high then, but now, you know what I'm talking about? So, you know, that's gonna be the game. I was reading, I wasn't reading, I was listening to the story of Audible. How Audible got created. Took Audible, matter of fact, hit the link in the show notes. We get you a 30-day free trial of Audible. Listen to any audio book you want. Took them boys 10 years to be profitable. Audible took them 10 years.
10 piece.
10 years to be profitable.
Man, hold up.
And then Amazon came and bought them. But the guy who founded Audible, that boy say, yeah, I worked for Amazon 10 years after that, but they paid me in stock shares.
My God.
The host said, hold on. He looked it up. He said, oh, when you start working for Amazon, it was $50 a share. He say, yeah, it's came a long way.
Hey, that boy stunted on you, huh? Let's say, yeah, it was 50 when I got it.
$50 a share. I'm not gonna tell. Look up the price of Amazon right now when you finish watching the show.
It has a comma.
It has a comma now. They've came a long way.
They came a long way.
Man, I'm telling you, dog.
Boy, they hired you and gave you some chickens.
Yeah. That's the move right there.
Man, you look at 50 and what's going on with the network, with Lionsgate and Stars. 50, he said that he was on a call. He was on the quarterly call, and that lets me know 50 has stock
in
Lionsgate.
Yeah.
And they own Stars or whatever. because you wouldn't be on the investor call if you didn't.
Yeah, that's good.
See, everybody on his page, you should buy the network 50. You should buy this 50. You should buy that 50. But I peeped it.
Yeah.
It. He had stock in there. So they said, 50 got paid 100 and something million, this and that. A lot of that must have been stock. Number one, 50 has a history of getting stock in companies for payment. He has a history of that. He did the same thing with Vitamin Water when they came along and bought Coca-Cola came and bought him 50 cashed out. He has a history of doing this.
Yeah.
Taking a lot of my bread in stock.
Yeah.
Because if they cash 50 out and say, here's a check for your series, here's a check on that, you wouldn't be on the investor call.
Exactly.
You wouldn't be on there. But because he said he was on the investor call, that lets me know that he has some stock in Lionsgate.
Right. And the level, so it's so many. It's kind of like, just think about anything you didn't know before. I don't know everything, but think about anything you didn't know before. And once you start learning about it, you're like, oh, I didn't know. Oh, dang, you could do that. Oh man, that's crazy. Same thing with investing in stock, because also they cash them out every time. Taxes.
So we're not going to talk about all these guys that think that they're going to hit a lick with these coins and they get that tax bill and see how much is going to be taxed. Then you hit the lick. You probably blew your bag before the tax bill came. And now you looking in the mail like, what's this? When that 1099 come in, that 1099 INT, or 1099 DIV for dividend, when that come in, and you looking at the tax man like, what's this? And then he get the breaking that bad news to you. That this is gonna push your return in the negative. Now you have an IRS problem.
Right.
On top of that, like I said, because you wanted to hit a lick. And blow the bag and thinking it's an illusion, bro.
Right.
The idea of I'm gonna hit this one major lick. You ain't no better than them boys that's in the movies. That's in the hood doing crime and saying, and that's probably why you got the idea from.
Exactly. That's exactly
you
what
watching these movies. You watching I Got the Hookup. You watching I'm About It, and boys talking about they finna hit this one major lick and be straight the rest of their life. You didn't watch Takers too many times. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that you finna hit this one major lick.
And we on. We done. I'm good.
And what you don't realize is every time they hit that lick in a movie, something go wrong.
Man, that's how they got Boston George, man.
You know what I'm saying?
He had that one look. He's trying to get that last lick.
Yeah, come on, man. He ain't seen his daughter in 30 years because he tried to hit that one more lick.
I don't even know why I brought that up. That movie still, man.
You know what I'm saying? Queen Latifah said we need to hit one more bank and we out of here.
Oh, man.
That was her last ride in that 6'4" too, because you
Cleo,
tried to hit one more lick, man.
R.I.P. to Cleo, man.
That's I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
It's that mentality.
And I'm gonna say this. It's always like, I need money. I got to have some money. You know what I'm saying? What do I need to? I gotta have money. There are legal, creative ways where people are avoiding, like we talked about before, how boys do with real estate. They'll buy something worth $100, you know what I'm saying? Then instead of just selling it and cashing it out, they'll roll it over into another property to 1031 to avoid paying taxes. So now they got a property that's worth $200 that they ain't paid no taxes on that extra $100 from the other one before. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's real life ways.
Keep rolling up the rest of your life.
And keep rolling it up and depreciating it as well. You know what I mean? So it's real life ways. And if we just take one step, just peek a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Into a world of financial literacy, you know what I'm saying? You'll be 1% closer. We go back to the top of the show. You're 1% closer to investing based off of the 95% of your mind and only 5% of your eyes. Because my understanding is, you know, if you're mostly like with the Dogecoin and stuff, people 95% eyes, right? I see like that mug might jump. You know what I'm talking about? They saying it might do this. You ain't thinking about much, but you looking at it. But if you flipping it and going 95% of my mind, then you're asking those questions that we're presenting about the company and the investment and the moat around it and, you know, the value that it's adding to people. And everybody else might be looking at it like it's a dud. You know what I'm saying? Or looking at it like it's not is not real. Like they've been saying Bitcoin, and Bitcoin I think hit another all-time high as we're recording
66.
today. It's not real. They may be saying the eyes gonna be saying different things, but if you got a mind, then you're like they're probably using their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It starts to make more sense. Oh yeah, they should feel that way. They're probably using their eyes and not their mind.
I think. Well, first of all, I think Bitcoin is the reason why some of these people hitting these licks.
Yeah.
Instead of buying Satoshis, and Bitcoin, they like the price of that brick too high.
Yeah. They
so
scared.
they like, you know what I'm
they
saying?
scared, yeah.
Come over here, and even though this coin over here stepped on,
Yeah.
I can afford
That's
this.
Exactly why. Because it looks like it's cheaper.
And
it's
if
easier.
everybody putting their money in cryptocurrency, man, crypto, that's the new wave, that's the new wave, that's the new catch word.
Mm-hmm.
Does not mean that a lot of people not gonna get slaughtered.
Oh, it's definitely gonna happen.
It's just that right now, that's the move, that's the wave.
Same guy, Audible, because Audible started back in '95. Boy, say at the beginning of the .com era in mid '90s and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, say what he say, 25 or 1,500 publicly traded real deal tech companies. Boy, say after the end of everything after 2001, it was like 140 left.
Ooh, wipeout.
Like 140. It's gonna be just like that in crypto. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be just like that. I'm timestamp me and quote me on this. At the end of the great crypto purge, it's only gonna be a few still around compared to I don't even know how many coins there is now.
Like thousands of coins.
Bro, you go on Coin Market Cap and you go on Coin Market Cap. That's one of the big crypto websites. I don't even know if it let's see. I don't even know if it say how many coins it is exactly. Let's see. Does it say? I'm on here scrolling right now. Y'all can't. Ooh.
It's 72 pages of
Ooh,
coins.
I'm going. Hold on. They didn't stop counting. Ooh. Jay, what that number say right there? I'm scrolling.
What's that say? 7,000?
130
coins? Come on, man. Stop it, bro.
7,000.
7,000 different coins, bro.
130 coins on Coin Market Cap. This is one of the biggest like crypto coin sites.
Now let me ask you this: how many paper currencies you think there are in the world?
How many paper currencies? Ooh, I don't know. Not that many.
Nah, because it's only
Not that many
It's
at
only
all.
hundreds of countries.
Right.
And some countries use the same
Right.
currency as the other one. So how is this supposed to be your salvation?
Right.
See, people don't think. The majority of people are sheep.
Bro.
And I'm not the person that get on there. Y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to do
Right,
this.
right.
I'm not like that. I don't ever want to be that guy.
Right.
But I do have a lot of common sense.
Right.
If you believe in crypto because you are anti-paper currency, then don't do what paper currency is doing.
Amen, Pastor.
You know what I'm saying? If that's why you're here, because that should be why you're here, because that's the idea of crypto. It's supposed to be the people's money.
Right.
So why would they create 7,130
If it's the
coins?
7,100 and number 7,128 is baby Ryukunu Inu.
Man, chill out, bro. Chill out with that, bro.
I'm just reading off of the webs.
Man,
I'm just reading off of the Daddy Bezos. That's a coin right there. God Shiba token. That's another coin right there.
Listen.
Oh man, 7,130.
If that's why you're getting away from it, so ask yourself: are you buying crypto to get away from it?
Right.
If you're not, you're gambling.
Right. And just know the difference.
Just know that
and just
you're
know
gambling.
the difference. And just know the difference.
Because if you are buying crypto because you don't believe in the dollar like us, we're holding on to the crypto because we don't believe in the dollar.
Right. That's exactly why.
So we ain't just jumping in, trading and all that. We stacking sats because we don't believe in the dollar. What you are doing is the same thing. This is similar to Forex. You're trading one currency for the next. Except for your currency is USD and you're trading it in and out of coins. It's the same thing as Forex.
Yeah.
Currency versus currency.
Yeah.
So you're putting your money in a digital currency and you're taking it out of a paper currency.
Right.
It's still just like Forex, which is why it's exactly as volatile as Forex.
Exactly as volatile. Yeah.
And this is actually worse because there's not 7,130 paper currencies.
Bro,
this is actually worse.
I did not know that number was that high, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
I did not know that number
it's
was that
worse.
high. I didn't know.
And it's miseducation that has it like that.
And people talking about see, we talk about Bitcoin. You listen to Lyrics Kings, you know we big on Bitcoin, right? Current circulation of Bitcoin 18,867,756. Max supply is 21 million. All right, 18 million current, max supply 21 million. Right, I'm gonna go down. Dogecoin right now has 132 billion. Get my commas right. Yeah, 132 billion of Doge in circulation. There is no max cap of Dogecoin. Shiba Inu, what is that number, Jay? What is that? That's 100,000. That's 1,000, 100,000. That's millions. That's billions. 549 trillion Shiba Inu in circulation right now.
Is it capped?
Come on, man. There is no cap.
Which is why Jay can't participate.
There is no cap.
If there's no cap on Shiba Inu,
there is no
then
cap.
Why are you participating in it? It's just the same. You could trust the dollar more than you could trust Shiba Inu.
But if it hit $1 though,
if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Drunk, man. All right, man. Look, any last words, Jay?
I'm not preaching against hustling.
No.
Never will I do
get
that.
Your hustle on.
You know what I'm saying?
Everyone get your hustle on.
But I want
you Shiba Inu down 20% today.
I want you to know you are hustling though. I don't want you to walk around here confused. Say, oh yeah, I'm investing in crypto. I'm investing in crypto because that's fly right now.
Right.
Saying you in crypto and that's fly because a lot of people don't know what crypto is. They might have heard it, but they don't know.
Most people
So
don't.
if you walking around here capping, because you say, oh yeah, girl, I got crypto, girl, I got this, I got that, and you really have no idea what you're doing. You have no idea what you're buying. You have no idea how to sell it, when to sell it. You're capping, bro. You don't really know.
Yeah.
I would rather have you not participate and take that time and educate yourself than to cap and buy it just to say, oh man, I hit this lick. Oh man, I did that. You have a better chance at the Kashada.
Right. Go to the casino.
Go ahead
to
and
the
go
boat.
to the casino. At least they're going to give you drinks and keep you drunk all night long. You know what I'm saying?
Boat.
You'd have a better chance than trying to watch this thing that has no cap.
Yeah, literally.
Try to hit $1. You didn't see this same movie with Doge?
Man.
I'm just saying.
Go to coinmarketcap.com and here's a real visual. You like me, you're a visual learner. Go to coinmarketcap.com and these coins that you like or you thinking about, go to the coin, click on the coin. All right. When you click on the coin, it's gonna bring up the chart. Go to the chart and hit all. It's gonna show you since the coin been in existence and look at the chart and ask yourself, how confident am I in the future of this chart? Right? Ask yourself that question. If I didn't know nothing from nothing, looking at this chart, what do I think would possibly happen next?
Shiba Inu don't got no happening.
Say, man,
they don't got none of that.
Nothing. And you know when they came on, look, you see when it was created, right? April 16, 2021.
Man, come on, around Easter this year, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. Say, look, Hey, appreciate y'all checking us out, man. I know we got nice. We did a little ranting today. I'm just sick of it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tired of the blind leading the blind.
I'm just sick of it, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm tired of it.
My uncle was blind, man. My uncle Michael Trayham, the one that pay me don't delay me shirt, he was one of the wisest men I ever known.
Man.
And he was a blind man.
Yeah.
And there's no way he would let me close my eyes and walk him down the street.
Lead him around. Yeah.
I'm just saying the blind shouldn't be leading the blind,
man. Hey, thank you for checking out the episode today. Make sure that you like, you subscribe, if you're on YouTube, if you on the podcast platform, hit the 5-star 6 if you got them, leave the review, send this to somebody, send this to your partner every time something new come out. You know what I'm talking about? And he say it's finna be the move. Send it to him or her. You know what I'm talking about? And we appreciate you greatly, man. Make sure you subscribed to the subscription. I'm saying, make sure you got the subscription so you can get the episodes before they come out. You're rocking with Patreon as well. Any questions, any thoughts, any comments, we always on IG. You can DM us and we'll hit you back for real, for real. Until the next time, we are the Literacy Kings. Love.
Started at the bottom, now we black entrepreneurs. It look good on us too. It look good.